best stuff of the year tonight.
Yeah, I thought he was really good, and I don't know if it ran out of gas or what there in the seventh, but you're right. And you know, the unfortunate thing is sometimes in games like this where there's so much drama, you know, in the last maybe 9 outs, you forget the first 6 innings, and he was really sharp tonight.
Mike, y'all had struggled in some one-run games, some close games. Now Parker's pitching well. I mean, is there anything different? What's different in the last couple of games that allowed y'all to be successful?
I don't know if we've struggled in one-run games, but maybe you're talking about some blown saves and stuff.
There had been some blown saves.
Yeah,
some
okay.
games you hadn't closed well.
I just think it's sometimes the time of the year. I mean, he pitched really well at the beginning of the year. Then he hit a spurt where if you run out there enough in those close games, sometimes it doesn't work for you. And unfortunately for him, I think there was a 2-week span where it just didn't work a lot for him. But maybe our fault for putting him in too many of those situations. Maybe we before that, if we don't let as many runs score, or maybe after that, if we were able to score a few more. But it's hard to believe that we'd be where we are without the way he's pitched.
What did you think of Houston and his?
I thought he was okay. He hadn't pitched a lot, and it's a tough situation. But I thought we were just trying to get through the seventh, and Parker could take it from there on. And I thought I liked the matchup, him against Anthony. And once we went to 2-0, it's tough to come in when you haven't pitched. I think he's pitched once in the last month because of the hamstring. But he was able to get a ground ball. Tough play for Gray, but we don't make the play. If we end up making the play, it ends up being a little more breathing room at the end. But I thought he did well.
Get the shutdown inning from Ryan after you get the runs, and he strands the runners there. Made the big pitch.
And we haven't done that well. You look at South Carolina, and even though the first 2 games were kind of out of hand, each time we would even score a run, it seemed like they would come back. And that momentum shift is tough. And it takes a lot of pressure off the other team and the other pitching staff. So that's so big. And you're right. And that's one of the things. I think Ben, when you talk about performances and how he's pitched this year, bases loaded, gets a big strikeout of maybe their best hitter in Williams, and then gets off the field there without giving up any runs. I thought that was, might have been the biggest inning of the people look at the 7th, but that may be the biggest inning of the game.
You've talked a lot about Tyler's defense at third base all year. It's kind of underappreciated. He had a great play on that high hopper in that loaded bases situation.
And then he made another nice play, a line drive. I think Jarvis or somebody smoked the ball at him, and just a lot of nice plays all year long, and it just continues to do it. Big at bat tonight as well.
Thanks, Mike.